What is up, Haymakers? Welcome back to the 7th episode of the Cozad Senior Podcast. Today we are joined by 3 brand new seniors. Some might call them the Tres Amigos.
Sebastian Kinestedt.
Isaiah Cendejas.
Titus Freeman.
How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good.
Doing good. Freaking great.
Well, that's great. I'm glad you guys are here joining us on this episode. Might as well get started with the first question. What is your favorite teacher or favorite class?
I'd probably have to say favorite teacher. I mean, he's not really a teacher, but he's our guidance counselor, Mr. Ravello.
Yeah, why is Mr. Ravello your favorite?
He's impacted my high school career. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be graduating.
Could you give some examples of that?
Freshman year, I was struggling real bad, and he helped me after school and helped me get caught up with my work.
Yeah, so he's really just kind of been there by your side throughout high school, kind of pushing you in the right direction, even when you were probably steering off.
Yeah, he's like a father figure.
Well, yeah, that's great. How about you, Sebastian?
I gotta say, Coach Dooland, he's my favorite teacher.
Yeah, what classes do you have at Dooland?
Construction, 6th and 7th period.
Yeah, why is that one of your favorite classes?
I don't know, it's just a goofy class, you know. Plus, that's kind of what I'm going into for college.
Right.
I'll have to say Doolin. I mean, he's just a fun teacher.
Chill guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it seems like you guys really like Dooland. Sebastian, you're going into what after high school?
Construction management.
Yeah, how about you, Titus?
HVAC and refrigeration.
So do you do any of that stuff in that class?
No.
How about you, Isaiah? What are you doing after?
I'm gonna become an electrician.
So it seems like you guys are all going into trades. What made you decide to do that?
More money.
That's where the money's at.
Yeah.
Right? Not a lot of school for a lot more money, not have to spend a fortune to go to college and then.
And I don't have to relearn things.
Right.
Like math and all that. I mean, there's some math, but.
Yeah, but not as much as some degrees probably would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it seems like you guys kind of have figured out what you're going to do after high school, and what really got you steering that direction to go into these career paths?
I'd have to say probably my uncle and my father. My father owns his own construction company, not building, but my uncle also is an electrician.
So you seeing him do that probably kind of made you think of it as an option and maybe see it as like a viable way to make a living. How about you, Sebastian?
My dad, remodeling our house kind of seemed fun, so made me want to go into the construction field, I guess.
Right. It like having that experience probably like guided you down that path a little bit. So.
Yeah.
My dad works HVAC, so I mean, he just always wanted me to get into it, and pretty good at it, I guess. So.
Yeah. Do you have any examples of when you were good at that?
I went to a thing at Mid-Plains, and I got to actually do some of the HVAC stuff there, and I got 2nd place in it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. So it seems
But
like
he
you
is
guys
pretty
got.
good at it.
Yeah, it seems like it. Seems like he's got
What are you
a
good
little
at?
bit under his belt.
Can we ask you questions?
I mean, it's a little.
What do you-
Nobody ever really does that.
Well, we're the first. Well, I'm the first. What do you plan on going to college for?
I'm going to college for film production,
Where at?
Wayne State.
What made you get into that?
What made me get into that? This is a little like different than most episodes, but I don't know. I took this class last year, and I've always kind of really liked movies and kind of the creative side of it. So that's why I'm doing this right now with this podcast, because it's kind of the type of thing I want to do after high school. So
Okay.
I like it.
yeah. So like as we were saying with like finding jobs after high school and going into your different career paths, do you guys work anywhere right now?
Yeah, I actually work at the movie theater, and I plan on doing a summer job up in Gothenburg with an electrician. An electrician.
God. I work at Dairy Queen right now, and this summer I plan on staying there and also having a construction job with my neighbor across the street.
Right. So you're kind of getting that kind of stuff started early. How about you, Titus?
I also work at the movie theater. I also plan on working my summer job, working at the fireworks stand this summer before going off to college.
Right? Have you worked at that fireworks stand past summers before?
About 4 years in a row now.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Two of you guys work at the movie theater. Is that like fun job? Anything like unique about it? Anything you think is gonna help you later in life? You know?
Make popcorn.
Right, everybody wants to make popcorn.
Make some
no?
good popcorn.
Hell yeah.
I mean, good people. You gotta have good people skills. You gotta talk to people. You know.
Yeah, you
It's
need to
like-
learn a little. You learn a little something about technology when the movies don't play. So.
Right. And I mean, people skills are important because most jobs you have to deal with people. So
Yeah.
You
kind
gotta
of
deal with money too. There.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, working with like different people and having to talk to the public a lot probably kind of gets you ready for the future. So, how about you, Sebastian? How do you think Dairy Queen has impacted you?
Patience, lots and lots of patience.
Yeah.
You guys are slow at your job.
That's not what I meant. I'm talking about like the people.
For the customers, right?
Yeah.
There's not enough patience for customers. It's fast food, but you guys make it.
We're not fast food. We're fan food.
Right. As you mentioned with like senior coming to end and you guys are getting ready for college and all that, what's your guys' favorite part of our senior class specifically?
Senior class specifically.
I think we're all just super close.
Yeah.
Like a lot of us, like, I grew up with most of the kids in our class being like friends throughout, and I mean, it's kind of just stuck that way since we were little. Just kind of being close to everyone, really.
Yeah. I came here like 7th grade year, and like ever since then, I've been like pretty close to everybody.
Right.
Got
So
along.
everybody's kind of tight knit, I guess. Kind of like together quite a bit. Pretty good friends with everybody. I think that comes kind of with it being a small town too. So
Yeah.
there's not as many
Yeah.
people to really deal with. So you kind of just got a big friend group, I guess.
With
How about you,
the
Sebastian?
senior class, what are you guys thinking about the senior assassin coming up? What are your guys' opinion
Oh,
on that?
I'm winning it all. I'm not losing.
Don't
Are
listen
you
to
now?
Sebastian. Sebastian's not.
Yeah, I don't think you're winning, buddy.
I'm selling them
There's
out.
a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm gonna be riding around with a water gun in my car at all times. And
Let's specify that we're
Water.
using
Water
water.
gun.
Water.
No actual harm will come to anyone.
And I'm gonna keep my goggles on my face at all times as
I'm gonna have
well.
my goggles around my neck.
But when it's time for
24/7.
school time, that's our safe zone. We cannot get anybody out at
I'm gonna
school.
still wear them.
What's your plan for wearing like goggles and protection against water guns during like work and stuff?
I'm gonna
My
text my.
goggles are standing on my
It's
face at
gonna
all
be.
times.
I'm just wearing it like a necklace. I'm gonna just have
Yeah,
it
like
on
a
my
chain.
neck. If
I'm
I
gonna
see
text my
somebody
boss,
I know,
yeah.
I'm gonna put them on. How may I help you? I got my goggles on.
Yeah, I'm gonna text my boss and tell her that it's beginning here soon.
What
The
about
big
water
deals.
guns? Have you guys gotten any like have you bought any over the top things for it? Like I know Jason has like mounted things for
Yeah, I got a camera scope for mine, so I can film while having two hands on it.
Oh.
You guys get
that's
anything
cool.
special like that?
Me?
That's
Nah.
dope. I got a Fortnite pump.
I bought a vest that I can hold my phone in and actually record, and I got this water gun that comes with an extended mag and a
Heck yeah.
switch, and extra water it keeps in there. So
I mean, that's pretty sick. How about you, Sebastian?
Both of my guns came in yesterday, charging all the batteries and stuff.
Water
for 'em.
guns?
They are water guns.
There's gonna be a lot of like new experiences after high school, since I mean we're gonna be more on our own, living on our own, paying for stuff.
yeah, me and Titus are actually rooming together
Yeah.
at Mid Plains.
Right. So, like, I know there's a lot of people going to Mid Plains. Like, you are going to Mid Plains as well, Sebastian, right?
Yep.
Do you have a roommate yet?
Fellow Cozad alumni Jaden Smith.
He's not an alumni.
It's not an
He hasn't
alumni yet.
graduated yet.
Okay, not soon to be alumni Jaden Smith.
Is there anybody else going to Mid Plains from the Cozad crew?
Dakota Cook and Adrian Favela
Heck
And
yeah.
Izzy Jewett.
and
Devin
Izzy Jewett,
Davis.
Devin Davis.
This
Yeah.
is the crew right here.
Any reason you guys chose Mid Plains versus?
It's cheap,
Yeah,
very cheap.
A lot
It's
cheaper. than-
affordable. It's close.
Yeah.
Right. So
And they got-
it's away from home, but it's not like too far away that you can still see your family and stuff.
And they got Qdoba.
Yeah, that dude got,
Yeah.
and they got
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A
And Chick-fil-A.
and Raising Cane's.
Chick-fil-A is pretty good, and Raising Cane's, and Qdoba. So
You
I
guys
mean,
you're all set.
you guys are
Yeah,
gonna be set up
That's all I
right.
need. And they got DoorDash too. So
Yeah, and they
I
also
don't
There you
got
have to
go.
get food.
they also got like a mall there. It's not really.
It's alright.
It's getting better.
Yeah,
getting
but they got Dunham's. That's pretty
Yeah,
much.
Dunham's.
It's like Dick's Sporting Goods. So.
Yeah. So, like, are you guys looking forward to prom and all that?
Yeah, I mean, it should be fun. After prom's usually pretty fun, so kind of looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to prom. Mainly after prom, because the dances, dance isn't boring exactly, but it's not the greatest. After prom's fun though.
Right, they need to play some different songs sometimes. I think they have the same playlist since we were in like 6th grade.
Like,
So
Yeah,
they need to get
Dots.
Industry Baby in there.
They need to get some Temperature by Sean Paul, bro.
well, like as we mentioned with the like school year coming to end, is there anybody you're gonna miss from Cozad or any teacher person?
My boy Doolin, he moving to Lex. He's gonna become a what?
Activities
Activities director over
Yeah,
there in
the
Lexington.
vice principal.
Yeah, for the middle school.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So he's gonna be doing something quite a bit different now.
Yeah,
So
gonna get paid a lot more money.
That's
Yeah,
good.
I'll
Cozad
prob-
can't pay good enough.
Out of all the teachers, I'll probably miss Dooland and Mrs. K.
right.
Oh yeah, Miss K,
But we've had a lot of love for Mrs. K over the episodes. Seems like she's a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Probably Doolin and Blackmore.
Oh yeah, Blackmore. Yeah,
Doolin, like they're both just fun to be around.
Yeah,
having
Mr.
them as
Blackmore,
teachers,
chill
so,
guy.
I mean, it'll suck having not them. I mean, it'll be alright though.
But I think you'll probably meet quite a few professors, which are pretty sick. So,
Hopefully.
but any other things you're gonna miss about living in Cozad as we're talking about it?
Probably driving around with friends and like just passing the time. Now we can't really do that because we have like bigger important things to do in life.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, college, you got classes in the morning, and you gotta find like an afterwards job to do in the afternoon that night. I mean,
Right. So.
hanging around.
Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be like a lot of different things to do. So, I mean, as like we're thinking about our time in high school, what advice would you give to some of the incoming freshmen or younger students?
Once you get to your senior year, study for American government.
Yeah, American government.
For real. You don't want to fail 2 quizzes in a row. Then your grades
you
looking
gotta-
all rough.
Boy.
Pay attention.
Yeah, just, actually pay attention a little bit, because, I mean, if you don't, you're going to fall behind real quick. You're not going to be able to pick yourself out of it.
Why are you staring at me?
I'm talking personal. But make sure you pay attention your first couple of years, because those are probably the most hard ones, depending on what you're doing. But just pay attention and don't fall behind.
Right. And I mean, we were talking about advice. Is there any regrets that you guys have from your former years of high school? Stuff you wish you would have done, or?
Something I regret not doing is going out for track this year. I mean, I didn't like track that much, but at the same time, I have like less time to spend around people, and senior year's gone by really quick. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just flying by. It just seems like we just started it, and it's like we have like just a couple weeks left. And like with those couple weeks, like are gonna start coming some of our grad parties and stuff. Are you guys all planning on having grad parties?
Yeah, I'm having one. The day before graduation, everyone's invited at the Elks Club, 5 to 8.
Woo.
Gonna have some good food.
Heck
have
yeah!
a
What are
good
you
time.
having? What are you having?
The nachos, like a nacho bar, I think.
Hey,
We get some nachos.
I'm doing dirt cups at mine. Build your own dirt cup.
I might have to pull up.
I'll be there.
I'm doing my grad party a week after graduation, and we're gonna be having brisket and pollo asado.
Might have
Which
to
is
pull up
also
there too.
it's just grilled chicken.
My grad party is right after the ceremony at my house, and I'm having Eileen's cookies and catering Subway.
Oh, that's nice.
Ooh.
Eileen's
Nobody likes Subway.
You don't like Subway?
No.
Mid.
Yeah, it's alright. I prefer Jimmy
Give me
John's.
food
I mean, as we're talking about food, what are your guys' favorite food places?
Oh, like in Cozad or?
It doesn't have to be in Cozad.
Qdoba all day long.
Yeah?
Um,
You're not a Chipotle fan?
Nah, Chipotle too expensive.
No,
That's fair, honestly.
I'd rather have Chipotle. Chipotle's good.
Too expensive.
That's fair.
I would probably have to say
Half the price, bigger bowl.
They do have some pretty good queso there.
I would probably have to say Red Lobster.
Red Lobster is
Yeah,
pretty
their
good.
biscuits are
They're,
gas.
they're pretty overpriced though, I'd say.
They're a fancier they're a fancier
They're a
place
dine-in
though.
restaurant, so it makes a little sense.
My personal favorite is the Meridian Tap House.
Oh yeah,
Shameless plug.
I mean, the
Liber-
tap house is really good. I mean, I can't.
one of our hosts here, Liberty Bennett, her mother owns the Meridian Tap House.
Heck yeah.
Downtown. It does have some pretty bomb food.
All right, well, I'm gonna hand over to Libby
Yeah,
to ask
here we
a
go.
couple questions before I wrap up this episode.
Let's see. Do you have any travel plans more adventures on the horizon?
I believe so. Actually, I think the senior class is planning on taking a trip down to Cancun, Mexico,
Oh, hell yeah.
for our senior class trip.
Think so. I'm also going to North Carolina this summer. I'll go down there, spend some time on the beach.
Nice.
Let's go to the beach.
When the school, sometime during the school year next year, me and Jade Smith, we plan on going to Florida sometime.
What are you guys gonna do down there?
Go visit old Mickey Mouse and
Disney
Stroll.
World or Disneyland?
whatever Disney is down there,
Oh, okay.
and stroll the beaches.
Lots
No.
of beaches, all three.
Is this
of
gonna
you
be a
guys.
romantic trip for you
Oh, it's
two?
gonna be real. It's gonna be real.
Like
romantic.
holding hands on the beach and
Yeah.
well, do you guys have any closing thoughts or anything you'd like to share while we wrap up this episode?
Any shout outs?
Any shout outs
Oh.
for people specifically?
Hey, shout out to my boy Brian Lazoya. He my day one since I got here. Also, shout out to my boy Titus Freeman that's sitting right across from me. He's also been day one since I got here.
Right? Brian Lazoy was in the first episode, viewers.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to my father, Bobby Kinestedt. He's a real one. Much love. And Dylan, you already know. He's been here all 4 years in high school, just
He's
like
a trader
us.
now.
Yeah, he's a trader, but still, shout out to Dylan.
right.
Also, we did get a new head coach.
We did
for
get a new
football.
head coach.
Oh, we got Jared
Jared
Crick
Crick.
as the new football
Jared
coach.
Crick, former Husker in NFL. So
You know what teams he played for?
what?
You know what teams he played for?
I know he played for the Broncos.
Texans?
He played
Yeah,
for the
Broncos.
Texans too.
Broncos and Texans, yeah.
I feel like there was a third one in there, wasn't
No.
there?
I
No?
don't think so.
No, maybe not. But well, this has been
Titus Freeman.
Sebastian Kinestedt.
Your papi, Isaiah Cendejas.
and it's been the Tres Amigos and my co-host,
Libby Bennett.
Jason Dyer.
Crystal Hernandez.
and I'm Caden Scroggin. This has been the Senior Podcast.
Bye bye.